Hello and welcome to this other Photoshop tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to look at the crop tool inside Adobe Photoshop. So first thing what I'm going to do here is to insert an image that I want to crop. So I'm going to double click here and then choose an image. Now as you can see I just wanna remove or crop some of these parts of the image and then only focus on the camera here. So to be able to do that, if you look at here, you have the crop tool. So if you are not seeing the crop tool, you can simply right click and click on crop tool. Now when you click on the crop tool, as you can see, you have some settings here. So you can crop by ratio or original ratio or different options here, depending. These are just presets. So for example, if I choose this one, it will crop based on the size, as you can see. So these are just presets that you can use, right? So you can also set your custom one. Let's say for example you want 500 by 500 pixels, so it will be cropped based on that, and then you can also move it around to see exactly which area you want to crop. But let's say for example you want to do a freehand. Okay, let's just first clear this. So you can simply clear it will go back to the default. So let's say for example you just want to do a freehand cropping, right? So you can simply crop. Let's say I just want to crop this area, right? So if you want to apply that now, take note of this place where you have delete crop pixels. So if I tick this one, when I click on commit, that means it is going to delete these extra pixels here. But if I want to have a non-destructive cropping, then I will uncheck this. Now let's see what happens if I click on commit. So when I click on commit, obviously it's going to crop the image based on the area that I have selected. But let's say for example I come back and then want to readjust. So you'll see my pixels are still there, they are not gone, so I can still adjust and get more space. But if at all this is selected, delete cropped pixels, then that means anytime I come back and then I want to, let's say I make some changes here and then delete cropped pixels is selected, and then I click commit. Now when I come back to make that, you will see that when I come back to crop again, you will see that the pixels are gone because of this. So be mindful if you want to do a non-destructive cropping, you can always uncheck this one. Okay, so the other tool that I want to show you inside this crop tool is the perspective crop tool. Now let's see how to use that one. So what I'm going to do is I will open another image. Let me use this other one here. So let's say for example I just want to grab this screen here, the picture in this screen here. Yes, so to do that I will just have to come here, right click and choose perspective crop. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to highlight that area. Then now I will be able to use these boxes here to be able to do a more flexible way of cropping here, right? Yes, so after you can also zoom, control and plus, so that you can see what you're doing. Yes, then from there you can just commit. So when you commit, as you can see, it will automatically extract that screen and then give you a display. So basically that's a very important tool that you can use to be able to crop certain details from an image. So let me just press F12. So if I press F12 right now, F12 is going to reset everything and take me back to the original image. So let me try it on the screen here. So I'm going to apply perspective cropping here. Right, so Just click and drag. It's as simple as that. Then from there I click commit. So you may not always get it the way you want it, depending on how the image or what you are trying to extract. So sometimes you may get something good, sometimes you may not, so you just have to play around with it and see. So those are the tools that I wanted to show you in this tutorial. So that is the crop tool and the perspective crop tool. Thanks for watching and see you on the next lesson.